Yeah, welcome to my channel. This is the extended version of the Parapet installation and construction of a 7-bedroom duplex. It's a massive property, but what we are trying to bring across to fans and people who are going into constructions of parapet is to show you the way this is done. This is construction of parapet and the materials that is used and how it's being made. So you need to get this you need to watch this video and look at it properly and see that so that your contractor or your site, your builder don't cover unnecessary do any cover up with the concrete. But as you're watching this video today is to tell you the way and manner, the framework of the parapet should be. Now I'm going to tell you the materials used. Let me pause this video and then just give you an insight. This video is an extended version of the 7-bedroom duplex. He's one of our fans, great fans. He has a big heart. He knows what he wants, and he knows his stuff. And but it looks like he's a very, very intelligent person, and he's done his research very well. And he gave us this contract. When we were discussing, I could see that he knows you can't. It's not that we had a plan to change his mind, but he knows what he wants, and he tells you. So on this project, this is a 7-bedroom duplex. The materials used, 56 bags of cement, as you can see, was used. Iron rods that was used, they used 12 mm type of iron rod, and they also used to carve out the shape and the framework of the parapet. Iron rod, they used 12 mm iron rod, they used 10 mm iron rod, and also they use veneer plywood. In the course of this video, I'm going to show you the shape of 12 mm iron rod and the shape of 12 mm iron rod. Also, I'm going to show you sawdust. I'm going to show you veneer plywood that is used, so that you will be able to know when your contractor is mentioning some of these items. So come along with me. As you can see, that framework is in place. The carpenter has molded these at the top, and those are the tie rod that was used that was done to prevent the cement from pouring out. Now look at the line of the iron rod. They use 10 mm iron rod here. The ones that are curved are possibly around 8 mm iron rod, but the one inside the blocks that is lying on top of the blocks is 12 mm. It's called the beam. The beam is the one that is holding is the take the noise of the sound of the concrete mixer away. Now he is the ones that supplies the cement. When they supply the cement, so there's the contractor or the guys, the bricklayers that we used was not allowed to go and buy the cement, so that they don't double overinflate the quantity of the cement. And at the end of it, the young man bought 60 bags, but at the end of it, he bought more than enough. At the end of the day, they used only 56 bags on this. So here you could see what they mix here, very pure. like an aggregate, like a concrete cement company, they will not fault this. This is what you need to know if you're learning. If you want to do your parapet, we always say parapet is good if you do it the right way, and this is the right way to do parapet. It's an extended version. You can go and watch the last video where it was a 1 hour, but this one is not a 1 hour video, and that's why we are trying to get this across. So those of you who don't say the cement is being poured, there's a right big mixer, a big 140 liter mixer, and the laborers was engaged to as you can see now, they're taking it to the top of the building. There were about 7 or 8 laborers. Some are collecting it, some are taking it up, some are collecting sharp sand, some are collecting sand dust. So they are taking, you can see, watch the video very well here. Look and see the work is going on. Look at it. This is the proper way. If you want your parapet not to give you problem in future, this is the best way to do it. You can see the network of iron rod. They are now being covered. Usually, some people when they give their job out, they're not monitoring. This gentleman monitor his job, his project properly. He makes sure that there is checks and balances. The carpenter, the iron, the welder, they work hand in hand in collaboration with each other. And then when there's about the time for them to put these to do the work, he makes sure that the bricklayer went to go to the site and checks it and see that the things were properly done, and that's why it's coming up in the shape. This is going to be left for about 2 weeks or 3 weeks, or even up until after the woodworks was finally done. The framework will not be removed. They will do the woodworks on top of it, and then you can see. Look at the close look of the mixture. There is no contractor or site engineer that you will point this video to that will not tell you that this is a job well done. As you can see that the thing is very pouring out there. That is it. That is what we're talking about. That's a concrete mixer of watering, and you can see the laborer. Some of them are good. That's sand dust. Like I said, that is sand dust. We're still going to show you more things. So look and see the progress of the job is going on properly. Look at it. They're transporting the mixment, enough water to make it to be able to spread it properly. If they don't put enough water, they're not going to get a proper mix and spread it properly on the mold that has already been done. So look at it properly there and see what they are doing. It's a beautiful day. It's an all day job. It's just like when you are casting a decking. Look at it now. Look at it. It's taking shape. You need to see that, and that is what we're talking about. That's the way parapet should be done. We're not saying parapet is not done. If you do it the right way, it is worth it. It is a lot of it comes with at a cost, and that's why the man even said, look, don't get laborers and be mixing it with shovel and recruit the old method of mixing cement and granite on the floor. He said, no, I want machine to do this work for me, and look at it. That is the way it's been done. All right, enjoy the video as it's been done. Okay. Yes, that's the way. That's the pouring in, making sure that they are penetrating. The beam is the one that has the biggest size of iron rod, which I'm going to show you those lengths. I just want you to enjoy the video in the meantime, and then when the video finishes, you will be, you see, it's easy for them to pour it when it is well liquidified with water. Also, I forgot to tell you, there was a supply of water onto the site so that they don't run out of material. This young man knows, he cares for the people that are doing the job. He doesn't want them to moan. The supply, adequate supply of water days before the project was to be executed. the days before it, so he made sure that there was an adequate water on ground. There was an adequate cement supply, 56 bags for this darn 7-bedroom house, so that when you can use this to compare your own project. If your project is not as big as this 7-bedroom duplex, you will know that the contractor cannot tell you that you will use 80 bags of cement. 56 bags of cement was used here, and it was accurately and well done. If you look at that beam where the guy is putting his feet, that is the 12 mm iron rod, and the ring that was used to cast it round at the square shape is the 10 mm. So look at it, keep watching it. The next video will soon jump into it. The next video you will see what is being done concerning this project. All right, keep watching. Yes, they're moving to next stage. See where he's put his feet, everything is covered. This is what you should know. Look, and also they use 3 coaches on top of the lintel, so the 3 coaches will match inside the surrounding of the property, will match the level of the height of the parapet. So you don't do see the finished product. This is finished job. See, they are testing it, so even the same day it's already dried up. They are working. This was done on Saturday, and it was a whole day's job. They're telling you that they're telling you even before they leave, because the cement and granite sand dust was properly mixed. That's why before they even left, it's already taken shape and it's dried up, and they can walk physically on it, comfortably on it. And look at it. If you can withstand the weight of human beings or workers, then the job is absolutely solid. It's going to last years. Look at it there. Look at what they are doing. The finishing work. Look at it. See, they're all working up to normal standard. If you look at that is what we're talking about. That's the way to do it. That is you cannot cut corners. As I was explaining, the three blocks, 3 coaches of blocks above the lintel within the inside the building must match the level of the parapet at the tip end, so that, because some people, they will first do 3 coaches on top of the lintel outside. No, 2 coaches will be on top of the lintel where you are going to put the parapet on, right around the building. So the height of the parapet on top of these 2 coaches will match 3 coaches inside the building. This is what we say. The 2 coaches above the parapet at the edges of the building will automatically match the level of 3 coaches of blocks in the building. Okay, so watch it. I'm going to upload this video in the next couple of hours, so it's just going to complement the one that was done just a few hours ago, yesterday. So you'll be able to know what we're talking about. The work is going on, is in progress. It's a great feeling to see one's project like this. That's what we're talking about. You have the factor. You have the X factor. The X factor is in you. You work hard. You let your money run for you. You cannot sit back in the country where you are and you see other people who are making progress. This is one of our fans. Stumbled on a video, and it took information and instruction and ideas from most all the videos we upload. So what are you waiting for? When are you going to start your project? This is what we're saying. This young man is flying. He's flying seriously with this project. And I'm so amazed, and I'm impressed with the way and manner the job is being handled. And he gave it to us. We didn't mess up the job. We didn't run away with the money. We didn't hide anything. We didn't cut corners. We didn't do anything wrong. And the job is just taking place, and it's doing very well. Look at it. It's all in fantastic. That's why look at the height compared to other houses around the area. The modern day of here. This is one of the. We're coming to an end now. That is the bamboo. If you look at the front of the house, sorry for the poor nature of the picture. That's the one that hold a brace like a scaffolding, holding the weight of the shell of the parapet molding from outside. Okay, and that sharp sand, he provided enough sharp sand. And look at that. This is what I'm saying. Here they will use iron rod. Yes, it's the iron rod. Look, the iron rod inside the blocks, there are the beams inside this box of wood that you see. The 12 mm iron rod, all square ones around it, is called the rings. The ring is the square around the 12 mm, and it's the ring used to go around it is a 10 mm iron rod. But the 12 mm are the one that already in those box, those 8x12 wood that forms the spine and the spine and the spine of all the things that went around the parapet. So when your contractor is doing something, don't let them don't let them give you the final finish work. Tell them that you want to see the video as the iron rod are being embedded in the frame of or how the iron rod has been molded, how the iron rod, what type of iron rod, what size of iron rod, what size of plywood are they using. You need to ask this question. You need to also let them see the video. Don't let them cover it up with concrete, because you don't know what they buried in that place. So look at that. So I'm going to the next picture. Aha, look at it. Look at this. Is it? You need to be showing you images like this. This is the 12 mm iron rod, and if you see the one that was bent right around that is the 10 mm, and the ring gap must not be more than 2 feet apart. So look at it. They are well interwoven network of iron rod, just like you are doing a bridge on top of third mainland. That is, and look at, I'm going to come to that image on the right side. So the length of that is the 12 mm length, long ones, the curved one is 10 mm, and then the one that was torn over like a craft is around 8 mm and 10 mm. So now this is what I'm talking about. This is the length of 12 mm iron rod. This is how 12 mm iron rod looks like. This is the bear with me. This is the this is iron rod. Yeah, this is the iron rod. Curved iron. Sorry, this the next one. So yeah, the curved iron rod are between 8 mm. The curved one which is curved to the right is between 10 mm and 8 mm. You can use 10 mm, you can use 8 mm, but I will advise you use 10 mm to the the long one, and then 8 mm to the curved one. This is a good one. It does cost a lot of money, but never mind. We will always get the money. Okay, so let's move to the next one. So this is the 12 mm iron rod. This is how it looks like before it's being cut into it. It is the welder that will now bend it and turn it into the mold that you want it. That is also the 10 mm. That is 10 mm iron rod. That's iron rod there. Okay, right. That's so that image. If you see, this is what was turned into this iron rod was turned into this this shape. Right. Okay. Now here, this is the rough, the rough start of it. When the carpenter, before the video you saw, this is how it started. Now this is the veneer plywood. This is the veneer plywood. On the left side of it, you will see that there was a white and brown material that is called veneer plywood. Okay, I'm going to show you how veneer plywood looks like further, so that you will not look at it. This is veneer plywood. It is flexible, it is bendable, it has a fine finish, so that by the time they remove, look at it again, bear with me. This is bear with me. This is the plywood we're talking about. It's either use it because it's flexible and bendable. Sorry, this is called veneer plywood. Anybody, any of your contractor, when they want to start your project, tell them I want veneer plywood to be used, so that when they remove the shell and the cast, the smoothness of the parapet will be the beauty, because that is the first thing you're going to see as you are making an approach to your house. When you look around, you look left, you will see that it was a fine finish. This is the material that makes it to be fine. Veneer plywood. Veneer plywood. I keep saying veneer plywood. It is flexible. It's so flexible that you can bend it to any shape. That's why you can see it here. It was bent. It was bent over to the left, and that is what gives the shape of the parapet. Okay, I'm going to show you veneer plywood again. That's how it looks like. It can bend, it cannot break. It can bend, it will bend it, it won't break, but you have to use original veneer plywood, otherwise the fake ones will bend. Okay, veneer plywood. Don't forget, anytime you want to your contractor is say, I want veneer plywood to be used, okay, and I want 12 mm for the beam, and I want 10 mm for iron rod, 12 mm iron rod for the beam, 10 mm for the cast to bend it. Okay, so bear with me. That is the sun. That is stone dust there. Stone dust is used to mix the sharp sand, and you can see how it looks like. Okay, I'm going to show you the video of the stone dust as sharp sand. That's not stone dust, that is sharp sand. They mix this together with stone dust. They mix it together with this, with the cement, and gives you a fine finish. With the concrete mixer that is working properly, it gives you a fine finish. All right, so that's sharp sand there. Now that is that stone dust image. That's how stone dust look like. That is stone dust there. The video of the stone dust. That is stone dust. That's how it looks like. The close look. That's the front of the building. That's close stone dust. That is it. That is stone dust. That is what is called stone dust. If you don't know, it's not as a big a particle like that one that's used to do what's it called? The decking. No, it's a bit smaller structure of it. Okay, all right. So bear with me. I will soon finish now. So you could see the surface of the that's not stone dust. The surface of the entire height of the building. If you count the number of blocks, 1, 2, 3 blocks on top of the lintel, this man knows what he wants. The contractor here listened to the man, and then that's what they were doing. Sorry, the video is coming again. That's a concrete mixer. That's concrete mixer there. It was rented for 25,000 for 1 day. So the concrete mixer was provided and brought to the site close to the site the night before. Unfortunately, in the middle of along the line, the concrete mixer got spoiled. And I'm so glad Nigerians are very good. They were able to replace, give them another one to use for that. So you must be careful where you're going to rent your concrete mixer from, so that when the situation like that happens, they can always replace. They won't delay your project, and then cement, and then you now begin to get laborers to now be mixing with the manual labor to use the concrete mixer. No, to mix the cement. So obviously it's going to be very laborious. It's going to be difficult. The mix will not mix properly, and that is what they are doing. This was rented 25,000 naira a day. It was meant to be 20,000. It was this, I think, along the line, the second one, we had to add some more money to it to get it to the site, so that the job is not delayed. So contingency and they make contingency plan. You have to make contingency plan for a situation where a slight breakdown in equipment that is getting fault. Okay, right. So that is just to tell you the way and manner this thing is meant to be done. This is repetitive. I hope we all understand this. Let me have a look. Just have a look of that. See how the fine finish. Sorry, let me remove that. It's not 25,000 a day. That is the way you can see. I mean, if you want to do it, don't get me wrong. Say the thing is being poured down. Look at it, a very good job they are doing. The mixture. Look at the pure mix of the cement and granite and sand dust is being poured to the ground. So, and I said, don't forget the size of the property is the size of the property is 7-bedroom duplex. They use 6 bags of cement. They supply water in advance, and that is the project has come to a conclusion. So that's why it's an extended version. The following, let me give it to you. The following things was used: materials used for sun doors, stand, and veneer plywood. Don't forget all these. Don't forget all this material. I need to conclude here because it's a short version of the previous project, the one video we did yesterday. So if you have any issue, if you want to do it properly, look at all that has been done, so that you don't have to give us the project. But I will be glad if you give us your project, but you don't have to give it to us. But this is a learning curve for anybody who wants to go into Parapet. It's a lot of money that is involved, but if you know what you want, you know how to prepare for how to get it done. So I'm going to stop there. So there's a short classic one version of the one we did yesterday. All right, thank you. You have a wonderful day. Please subscribe to this channel, subscribe to this channel, and spread the good news. This is a channel that makes people to think and look at what they are doing. Are they wasting their time in the country where they are? Are they wasting too much money on their project? Are they spending money unnecessarily to things that are not worth it? But here we don't make you feel bad. We make you to get the best out of any situation in your life. All right, I'm going to stop here. Please subscribe. Like I told you, another channel is coming, but you're going to I will need your support and help at the point when I'm going to launch it. All right, you have a wonderful day out there. It is all the best. This is the best channel in the entire world. Thank you very much. Thank you, and thank you. Bye bye.